And
Action.
well, action.
Scene one, take two. Scene one, take one.
Take scene 188, take 24. Welcome to IFB. It's Interfleet Broadcasting. I'm New York Pete, and I'm here with my buddy, the Tipsy Toaster. Thanks for
Hey.
joining us on our news, pop culture, sci-fi entertainment channel. Full disclosure, we grew up watching 70s and 80s TV movies, cartoons, and we bring our unique spin to our little corner of the universe. And everyone needs to know we are big BSG fans.
I don't think they could have ever guessed. It's like a surprise to everyone out there, I'm sure.
Surprise to every single one of you. Look, bottom line, Chris, James McCoy is with us, and Paul and Carl and Chris and Chris. Oh, two Chris's. Chris Marshall, Chris Laskowski.
Hey, there's Robert.
Chuck,
Yep.
and hey, Rob. Woohoo. Awesome. Thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate it. And as you guys pop on, just drop a quick hi or shout or something really cool to just acknowledge you. Thank you for coming. It's Sunday night. And
Yeah, it's kind of a strange night. We apologize,
yeah,
but we were a little
do.
busy, unfortunately.
We're busy.
It took a little longer than it was supposed to.
Yeah, it did. And we'll talk about it. We'll talk
Yeah,
about
we'll
what it's
definitely
like.
talk about it. Definitely.
Yeah.
So tonight we also have John 1 tonight, so don't forget about that.
Hey, Lola.
Her
Lola's
name
on.
is Lola. She
Lola.
was a showgirl.
Do-do-do-do-do.
I can
Here we
do that in a
go.
weird voice, though.
Her name was Lola.
What's up? So, guys, we have a lot of announcements, a lot of cool stuff. John One has put together a really cool deck for us, covering all the latest shows and the like. So that's really cool. I got to see that, of course. I helped put it together. And let's see. You're confused, Lola. I know because it's Sunday, but don't worry. Let's do
Sunday.
our.
I like Paul's right. I can hear that already. I can read that in the right voice. Sunday nights on ABC. You know, I can hear that in that voice. Whoever that did the voice for that.
Yeah, exactly. Tonight, of course, we are going to be toasting to our fans, courtesy of Super Fan Fran,
And
wherever you are, Fran.
we're back to doubles. So I just went to New York and I had a beer delivery. I felt like, I don't know, Smokey and the Bandit. I was going across state lines with alcohol. And I had bought a large amount of alcohol, different beers, so that we can definitely have the same one every day. So I will read off, and Pete will demonstrate the beer. So
Yes.
Pete, hold the beer up for everyone while I read
Hold it
the
up.
contents out. Once again, thank you, Superfan Fran, for sponsoring tonight's alcohol. Our alcoholism, our livers really appreciate it. So this is Samuel Smith's Organic Chocolate Stout. Oh boy. Brewed with water from the original brewery, the brewery well sunk in 1758. The well didn't sink. The well was, never mind.
By the way,
Anyways,
this is from the UK.
yes, this is one of them. Chocolate, malt, and real organic cocoa used in this ale to impart a delicious, smooth, and creamy character with inviting deep flavors and a delightful finish. This is the perfect marriage of satisfying stout, luxurious chocolate, and that will lead to smiles and refills. No, it won't lead to refills. We both only have one of them. Yorkshire Squares for fermenting the ships. Every bottle by the brewery with great pride. It's only a 5% alcohol by volume, but it is it's one of my favorite alcohols, by the way. So, once again, Samuel Smith's Organic Chocolate Stout, brought to you by Fran's Wallet.
Superfan Fran.
Superfan Fran's Wallet. If
That's
you
right.
would like to
Thank you.
donate, you could always look us up on Buy Me a Coffee. I think it's what Interfleet Broadcasting, whatever. We don't ask for that. You know, if you feel like it, it's up to you. Oh, we'd rather you give to something else that we'll talk about later on. Oh, you've got your Battlestar Galactica mug.
Not a mug.
Wait a minute, we're English. That's not it.
Glass.
What would an
And you see
English
that
person say?
Commander
Not
Adama.
A.
And
Look!
it's-
No, that would be more like,
God,
you got your bloody Battlestar Galactica glass.
That's right.
better.
And on top of that, we have to mention that Professor Patton is with us. And let's see. Yes, Paul Rotter says our
Paul,
Commander
not
Keen, of
Paul,
course.
but Paul.
Oh God, you're being insulting again. You're gonna turn off all the New York listeners, the Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew Mysteries and Battlestar Galactica. Of
That's it.
course.
Yeah, yes.
Yep. Yes. Tankard of Ale. That's right. I think the way Aaron Green was a rug. All right, here we go. Ready?
All right,
And-
so
Come on.
ready?
Yeah.
I got my. What are you using? Just a standard. Oh,
Yeah,
how
just
dare you? You need a. Yeah. Well, it actually looks
Yeah,
like a Cylon. It does. Actually, it looks like a. I don't know. Penguin from the side.
Okay, you're
A
distracted.
Cylon
Ready?
penguin. That's what it looks like. That's the Cylon penguin. It's now got its name. Ready?
Let's see if
One.
I pour this all over the place. 1, 2,
One,
3.
2, 3.
Hey, Baz, what's up? Okay.
Oh,
the cap
the
is cool, too.
smell. Hardy's come out. It's like, oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
And
Ready?
I've got my Blue Squadron glass. Dun, dun, dun.
All right, I got my
All right,
Commander
ready?
Dama glass. Let's do it. Oof.
Yeah.
good,
Look at the
guys.
darkness
Oh,
on that
God. Yeah.
thing. Nice and dark. That's dark.
That's awesome.
Like my soul.
Oh, it's
Not
Baz,
as dark
how
as my
are you,
soul.
buddy? Oh, I got. Look, let me show you the cap. The cap is cool. It's got its own little similar. It's like it invokes Battlestar Galactica. In
It
some
does look like
strange way.
Battlestar
I don't know.
Galactica.
Look at that. That's cool. That's a.
I wish I could smell-o-vision, y'all. This would be an awesome smell-o-vision. If you ever get to come across this one, you will like it. It's once again, it's hard to find, and yeah, we have to go to. I go to a craft beer store where I'm at to get these things.
good.
So, and of course they charge you an arm and a leg for them too. So, anyways, Pete, you want to lead it?
Well, guys, as our tradition here on Interfleet Broadcasting, we want to make sure that we recognize all the fans, all the guys and everyone, all the guys and gals that are watching us live, plus everybody that watches us later on. We just want to thank you guys and let everybody know that we understand the importance of the fans. So,
Yes. You fans are amazing. You make things happen, and together we can make great fandoms, which we already have. So we always say,
fans feel
fans
the fleet.
for the fleet.
Here's to you guys. Bottoms up.
Mm,
Wow. Oh, that's good.
that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
This has got to be one of my favorite stouts. Unfortunately, it doesn't have enough alcohol, but it's one of my favorite stouts.
It's good.
Yes, it's very good.
So,
So-
yes,
so,
guys.
See
Here's
y'all
to you.
later. I'm going to keep drinking. No, man, those would be dangerous. You know, I could drink a 6-pack of those if I had enough money.
Oh man, they're expensive. They're very, very good. Very
That's that
good.
English thing. They're imported.
Wow. All
Hey
right.
Baz, hey, did you see Baz's post lately? I mean, he found more gold and smelted it down. He's got a little nugget
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, it's got
That's
a little
cool.
nugget. That's incredible.
He's a real gold digger.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, go check out Baz on Facebook and social media. He's got his own stuff going on there, and he's trying to finish up that Mark II Viper.
Yep. He's
Yeah.
little by little. I think he's on hold, waiting for some more fiberglass stuff.
That's cool. It's very cool.
It's very cool.
So with that said, tonight we're gonna actually have John One on. Mention that. We're gonna give you a little bit of an update on Jack Stauffer. We'll discuss why we didn't have our normal show on Thursday, and let's see. We'll be back next Thursday. We'll talk about some of our guests, and we have some major announcements on the Stranded Warrior. And Baz says, "Gotta sell a knife." So anybody that's into collecting, Baz hand
Quality
forges his own.
knives that
So,
are
yeah,
hand
Yeah.
forged.
yeah.
He's also.
incredible.
I just saw him doing. Looks like he's playing around with razors now too.
Oh boy. Wow. Okay.
No, I'm not. My wife would love it if I did, but I'm not shaving off the mustache.
Okay, that's on you, man.
It's on me. You're correct.
It
It's
says
not anybody else. Try to get you to
Baz.
grow one. I think. Hey, everybody. I think does Pete need to grow a mustache? I think Pete needs to grow a mustache too.
Oh, I could show you pictures of me and the goatee when I filmed this. When I filmed the Tower Protocol, I had the whole thing going on. It
Had
was
to goatee. I had
But
a
anyway,
goatee for a little bit until I had to go back to work. So during the Christmas holiday break, I
yeah,
had the
that was
goatee
not
thing going.
what you were sporting wasn't a goatee. That was a homeless look.
Yeah, it was close. It was as much as I could grow in the amount of time I had.
Well, it was bad. It was bad. But okay.
Was it
Anyway.
bad?
Oh yes, it was, dude.
Like I
It was
said.
not. You just let it it just was a mess. You were like Grizzly Adams +1.
Oh, nothing wrong with Grizzly Adams. That was a good show. What was the names of bear? Ben was the bear. Am I thinking? Yeah, it's Grizzly Adams, right?
Something like that. Yeah, Grizzly Adams.
I
Yeah.
used to watch. We used to watch
Mutton
that every
chops.
freaking week. Yeah, I had
Carl.
mutton chops for a while in the Navy. I had them down to here. I had the Elvis things just because the Navy let me have them.
Really?
So it was like, hey, you can't grow beards, but you can have mutton chops. So I grew it all the way down. You can't have those. Yeah, here's the regulations. Such a
Had
I
to do it.
don't know,
Such a rebel.
rebel.
You're a rebel.
That's
You're
a
not a Cylon. You're a rebel.
rebels.
Yeah, yeah.
Rebel.
So let's bring
Wrong one.
let's bring our John one on, and let's get some of his.
Let's
updates
get John
going.
one on here so
Yeah.
somebody else can look at somebody else's face besides ours. So, as
There he is.
hey,
What's
John.
up, buddy?
Hello, everybody. How you doing?
Out.
Good. What's up, John?
Standing, sir.
Good. You guys had a good week. Throughout the week, I hear.
Yeah, we'll talk
yeah.
about that later on. But yeah, it was.
Heck yeah.
Looking forward to hearing
I drove my Cylon machine up there. The Raider landed in there and was up there for a couple of days.
What's up, Mike?
Intact?
Intact, yes. Well, yeah, nobody stole anything off of mine.
Yeah. Oh,
You gotta love New York.
gotta love New York, man. Gotta love it. John 1, the man, the myth, the legend from Baz.
Ah, Faz, good day. I have to look up one of those knives.
Yeah,
All right.
they're nice.
And I need to get a new camp knife when I go up to the cabin and go hunting. So I gotta get a knife. So maybe you can get me one. Can you ship to the U.S.
Yeah, he can.
again? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't remember how he does it, but I remember asking at one point in time. Yeah, he does. He does ship to the U.S.
I think it can be shipped. It's not that. I don't know how his shipping laws, but we can take
Yep,
him in.
he does. He just said it.
I don't know how I know that. All right. Well, we have some stuff coming up. We have Knock at the Cabin coming up on Netflix. They are saying it's one of M. Night Shyamalan's better movies. So it's with Dave Bautista and his family's at the cabin, and some guys knock on the door and they give him a choice, do something bad or the whole world will be gone. So they have to make a choice. We don't know what kind of choice that is, but whatever. We'll see. If it's one of his best ones, I don't know. I think the jury's still out on that.
Oh, I'll
I'll
have
be
to check.
the judge of that. So, what to decide? February 3rd, February 1st, Wakanda Forever will debut on Disney Plus. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing it. I want to see Namor, and I want to see who the new Black Panther is. So I hear it's really good, so I'm happy to see that. It's gonna be.
Yeah, I didn't catch it at theaters either, or on streaming.
I didn't see it in
so
theaters.
I'll have to wait till see it on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
One of the channels I do have for once.
After everything I just said, I'll just wait for the stream, and it comes back on stream in a couple months.
Yeah.
Save myself the hassle. So, but it should be good. Amazon is developing a new Tomb Raider series to go along with the new game series they're playing and the new movie which will be coming out.
Really?
Amazon wants to corner the moniker on Tomb Raider, so the series should be pretty good. But they're currently in development now.
They have a game coming out too.
Yeah, a new game.
Sounds like Defiance the way they did
It's on
that.
PlayStation or something, but they want to get a huge interaction, just like the Indiana Jones things. They want to get all in it, as much money as they can.
Merchandising.
Yeah. More victims to DC's new imaging. Doom Patrol and Titans have been canceled.
What?
I like
Whoa.
Doom Patrol. I thought Doom Patrol was pretty good. It was a good show, and I just started watching Titans. They were really coming on their own.
Yeah.
But how much are you going to cut? There's going to be nothing left in DC.
Yeah. What the hell?
You know, James Gunn is saying it wasn't me, and I think James Gunn is just going to make his own shows and just ruin DC. But we'll see.
We'll see.
So, but hopefully, Peacemaker is coming out. That's still in production, so that should be coming out later on this year. That was a good series. Let's see. Also, February 1st, Sci-Fi Channel's The Ark premieres at 10 p.m. The promos are looking interesting. You know, it happens with settlers on a plane, on a spaceship to a new planet. Something catastrophic happens, and they have a year left to land, and they're stuck in space. So we'll see what happens. Promos look pretty good, so I check it out. Sci-Fi Channel, 10 p.m.
Yes.
Let's see. Apple TV is releasing an interesting series on February 17th called Hello Tomorrow. It's like a comedy. I think Hank Azaria is in it. A couple of good actors. And they play salesmen. It's like a futuristic version or alternate reality. But it looks like it's in the 50s. So they're trying to sell real estate on the moon.
Sounds like a little bit like
happens.
What was the one with
It's
black
like
and white?
estate. Oh, you'll buy real estate in Florida.
Yeah.
I started
End up buying
watching
a
that.
swamp.
It's pretty good.
So that's on Apple Plus. So it looks pretty funny. I'll check it out. I have to go to my mom's house to watch that. I don't have that many channels. So, but yeah,
I'm sure
good.
somebody will just send you their login information from here.
Yeah, not for long. I think Netflix is cracking down on that. If you
Yeah, they are.
They're gonna charge you. They ruin everything. I'll have to actually go work more overtime to pay for my channels.
We canceled cable so we could pay for those.
I'll just wait to go to the library and order the series on DVD. Harley Quinn fans, check out her new special on HBO, A Very Problematic Valentine's Day. Special February 19th. Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, they're together. I don't know how, but you know, that's one of the many questions of being a comic book reader. But we won't go there. It's a family show. Also coming up on Amazon.
Is that going to be going to be for kids, or is that show geared towards adults?
Harley Quinn
The
is
Simpsons.
This is like an adult animated show.
Okay, so it's like a Simpsons. Gotcha.
It's a lot of adult themes. Kids can watch it, but you know,
yeah,
it's probably more for adults. It's pretty funny. On February 17th, Carnival Row, the second and final season is coming. I like this series. The creatures, the actors. It's also very steampunk. So there's not much steampunk around on TV show. So it's enjoyable. We need more. So that's going to be on the 17th. And it's pretty good. Check it out. First season is even better. So the only 2 seasons of this show. I don't know why. Picard, this final season will be on Paramount Plus the 16th of February. This will bring the cast of the Next Generation together. Again, all things must end. I think the actress who played the female Borg in season 2 just passed away from cancer.
Oh my gosh!
She was a good actress.
Oh wow!
She was in Star Trek 2, and she was a couple of series. So she just passed away from cancer. So she's a good actress. But Picard is coming out. We'll talk more about that. And I think after Picard is done, Strange New World should be popping up. So,
Oh yeah,
cool.
they got to keep rolling those things so you don't get.
Oh yeah.
Can't be a couple of weeks without a new Star Trek coming out.
Yeah, keep it going.
Same thing with Star Wars and Boba Fett. And where the hell is my Battlestar?
Exactly.
In this series is blacked out. There's no interest, no information at all. They're just not leaking anything. No one's saying anything and answering emails. So
yeah.
So
hey, Baz asked, is there any more word on the Warhammer 40K live action Halo or District 10? Have you heard anything?
Halo Season 2 is still in production. It should be coming out later this year. Warhammer is in production now with Henry Cavill. He's doing it. He's sponsoring it. So that should be coming out next year, hopefully, that series. And I haven't heard anything on the other one. But, I think Cavill is really going to do good with Warhammer. I mean, he's a player. He goes on about it. He collects it. He plays. So that's going to be a good series. Hopefully.
Yep. I like Baz's comment here. He says, we're looking for, where's our Battlestar? He's like, dude, where's my Viper? Could you imagine that is a TV show or a movie?
Oh
Dude,
yeah.
where's my That would be fun because remember they have the cloaking devices in Galactica 1980. They lost one. We can't find it. Am I the only one that find that funny?
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. That's a you thing,
Yeah,
man.
Ah,
if
I thought it was gonna be funny.
Battlestar gets their act together and starts getting the writers and the producers ready and stop firing people or people quitting it, hopefully it'll launch. But for now, it's still in dry dock. They're just not saying it. They're coming out. All these different Metropolis is coming out. A couple other shows are coming out. And, I don't know if they're still working on it. I just wait on to get a writer, but I don't know. There's problems.
Carnival Row. Mike the Bruin says Carnival Row is a good one.
I haven't watched that one yet.
Oh, I watched.
Is it like
great.
looks like a horror? Is it a horror show?
It's a
It's like
steampunk.
a kind of fantasy. It's kind of fantasy.
All right, you're having a hard time describing it.
Yeah, it's like different characters, fairies. There's like, what are they, fawns? People with goat people.
Yeah, but it's
People
a
with ones on their head
steampunk
look like
world,
goats. Yeah.
and there was a war, right? I thought it's good. I liked it a lot. And the one
Yeah, that's
soldier
right.
falls
It was
in
a-
love with
Falls
one
in
of
love with
the
a fairy. He's a
fairy, yeah.
policeman.
yeah. He becomes it's good. It's good.
It's really good.
Okay, I might have to just watch an episode of that just to find out because I can't understand what you're trying to describe.
It's kinda
You
like
can't
Jeff
describe it.
Murder
I
Mystery.
probably need to watch it.
The Last of Us. It's fantasy steampunk. Thanks, Mike. Last of Us. I watched both episodes. Very good.
Tonight's going to be a longer episode. It's going to be like, I think it's going to be 20 minutes longer, so we have more stuff to watch. So it's pretty
Oh
good.
wow.
Which
And
one's
those
The
two
Last of
guys
Us?
were in Game of Thrones. I forgot the girl that played. She was Lillian Mormont on Game of Thrones, the girl from the north.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
And the co-star, the woman that's in it, that begins, they go on the trek. She was from the Fringe.
That's right. She was from the Fridge. She was good.
Yep. Yeah.
So she came to a bad end.
I know the
Yes.
Fringe.
Fringe was great, guys. Yeah.
Come on, Baz. We can talk about the cool stuff in Galactica 1980, like I don't know, microwave.
One episode.
The one episode.
That one,
Episode.
just the one. But yeah, good, there's good TV out there,
Let's see. What did I watch recently?
including Dark. I don't know how many of you guys have watched Dark, but John, you saw
Dark.
Dark, right? The German
Dark
one.
is good, yeah.
Oh,
Dark is better than 1899.
yes, it was. Yes, it was. And one of the actors from it was from Dark was in 1899. Somebody pointed that out today. No flying
Always silence
motorcycles.
your phone before
Yeah.
going on air.
No, yeah.
I started
Yes.
watching Grimm again. I started watching Grimm for the first time. It's pretty good.
Oh, did
Oh,
you?
Grimm?
Really?
Yeah, I loved
Yeah, I
Grimm.
watched
Grimm was
Grimm.
cool.
No, I
little
watch
Shadow Bones.
Stargate Universe every once in a while. Go back and put that and start it all over again. SGU, love it. Great
I just-
show, man.
Yeah, the reboot is still in production, so we're still waiting for it to come out.
Grimm?
Stargate.
Oh, Stargate? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
been
that's
bouncing
another
back
one.
and forth. I tune into Star World. I think they're their big website that talks about what's going on, and they're not so sure what the heck's happening with it.
Yeah.
Being stalled.
Everything,
So-
man. John, I have been greenlit. I have my airline tickets, I have my passes, and my hotel for Dragon Con, bro.
And you forgot the most important thing that you've got.
I got
Permission from the Imperious leader.
yes, so I am set to go. Well, it stands to reason that if I had gotten, permission, then the tickets and everything else wouldn't have been bought. So there. Don't
Defy the Imperious leader.
the obvious. Don't speak of the obvious. Hey, Chris Tucker, what's up, man? Yeah, we'll see what the reboot of Stargate turns out. Who the heck knows? But yeah. So, John, come on, man. There's a Star Trek con coming out in Long Island.
Yeah, there is. It's coming out in May. Coming out in
Yeah.
May. And another Who convention too coming out this spring.
As a matter of fact,
Coming
there's
out in Hot Pod, too.
a Doctor Who restaurant out like an hour north of New York City.
Really?
Yes,
Oh, I
I'm
didn't
going
know
to
that.
check it out. I just found out
Speaking of
about it,
Doctor
Chris.
Who,
Otherwise,
BBC
we would
and
have gone.
Disney
Got to go live
just
from
teamed
there. That'd
together.
be fun.
Imagine.
Disney's going to
Oh,
help
What kind of food they
finance
serve
Doctor Who
there?
series.
say that again. Disney.
Disney,
Uh-oh.
BBC has partnered with Doctor Who, and Disney's going to help finance the series. So it's going to be it's not going to be like Star Trek or Star Wars budget, but it's going to be a little more special effects. So,
All right.
I don't know.
This is getting ridiculous. Star Trek, Star
Disney's
Wars,
taking over everything.
Stargate, everything but Battlestar Galactica.
Warhammer.
What the frack?
Warhammer. What's the other one?
Somebody
A couple of
needs to
shows.
go kidnap somebody in a black van. Not that I'm telling anybody here to go do that. Just
You need
convince
to
them
shut up and not say that. What are you talking
And a happy
about?
belated birthday to Tom Baker, my favorite doctor.
Oh, the
Just turned
best.
90. Yep.
90. And he's still around,
90.
man.
Still
Love
around.
Tom Baker.
No, I did
Love
not
Tom.
like. I did not like Doctor Who at all. So
Oh.
Who? You never watched it.
I never watched it. I mean, I watched a couple episodes way back when it was like it felt like it
Come
was
on.
on a stage or something.
Come
but-
on.
Dalek,
Rob,
the Robo-Man. It was great. K9.
it's so cool. Yeah, get out of here. Rob Baum, you asked where the restaurant is. It's the Pandorica, and it is in a town called Beacon, New York. And I am going to be going up. It's not open every day. It has only weekend hours, and it looks awesome. So I'll be making a trip there in the very near future.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Paul's going to New Las Vegas. There's a I don't know if Paul's ever been there, but hey, Paul, look up. There's a sci-fi themed bar there at Las Vegas. Not in one of the things, but yeah, on the side road somewhere. I can't remember the name of it. I have to look it up. Put it up. Let's see. Yeah, I'm with you, Baz. If you know some people, let's offline. We'll talk and
Yeah, Traynor is speaking some truth. Cylons don't like Robomen. They're too human. That's exactly right.
And one
Excellent
last thing,
observation.
Except for the Daleks, which will exterminate.
No.
Oh,
That'd
man.
be great. A
Daleks-
Cylon and Dalek team up. That'd be awesome. Great
Love it.
crossover.
I don't think I was a
Love
big
it.
fan of any British sci-fi for some reason. I guess I didn't see enough of it. And there's only a couple of ones I watched, but like what was the one? Red Dwarf.
Oh, Red Dwarf, yeah.
Yeah, that was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very different American sci-fi and British sci-fi. It's very,
Yeah. UFO was good.
Oh, yeah.
We talked about that. We had a little bit of a show about that not too long ago.
yeah.
That
The
wasn't too bad.
Millennium
Space
Bar.
1999,
Las
was that
Vegas.
American?
That's it. A Millennium Bar. Correct. Thanks, Paul. I don't know
Hey,
if he's
John,
ever been there.
Rob says that there is a cantina in California inspired by the one in Star Wars. Don't know where or what it's called. We got to investigate that.
Aren't you going to
I know that.
California?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know where
So-
that's at.
let's find
I
out.
got that
'Cause-
I got that answer for you next show.
all right, cool, man.
We could
Very
have a
cool.
show just on weird
Oh,
places. We had to. I
yeah.
mean, next show we had to sit there and go through places. We'll look them up and see if we can find a bunch of places that people have maybe never been or anything else. Whenever I'm in a new city, I try to look up. I think there's a website I use. It's called Geekdom or something like that. You can type in the city or state or wherever you're going, and it'll tell you places to go, like comic book shops and things like that.
That's cool. Chris Marshall wants to know, hey, Tipsy, did you ever watch the original Tomorrow People?
Doesn't ring a bell.
That's too long of a pause. Chris answers no.
No, still don't ring a bell.
Tomorrow People's good. I've watched at least one episode. I can't say saw the whole thing, but I'm in. I've got
Is it new?
to get back to CA, Mr. Bay area.
Tomorrow
Stockington
People.
was a favorite of mine.
Yeah.
Stockington Con. Rob,
I'm sure it's
Must know more about that.
Stockton, California.
we got to know more about that.
Yeah.
Stockton Con. All right. Well, we'll find out. Love the theme to Tomorrow
Yeah.
People.
James is
One
trying to
more
get us
thing,
to buy
February
stuff
5th.
off of Amazon.
Yes. The Daleks. Love the Daleks. It's old British sci-fi, man. Good stuff. So, John,
The only thing I've watched lately, had time to watch lately, has been I finished off Manimal the other week, so
ooh,
I'm
we're gonna
ready
talk
to
about that
talk
next
about
week.
Manimal. That was
Yes,
a
we're gonna
couple of
definitely
I think last
discuss that.
week we said that was a show that should never have been canceled.
No, no.
That's one
Mike
that
wants to
deserves a
know.
reboot as well.
No,
Battlestar
there's a lot
first,
of good
then
shows.
Manimal, but
And
Battlestar
Manimal.
first.
Yes. Mike wants to know if we have a booth at Dragon Con. We're putting in for
No,
panels.
we're putting for
Putting in for
panels. We'll find out what happens for their booths. Are really hard to get Dragon Con wise,
Dragon Con. Yeah,
but
tough.
because there's just not a lot of space for booths. Now, if you're going to sell something, Dragon Con's a place to
Yeah,
go. 'Cause
Dragon Con's to go.
there's 5 floors of salespeople.
Oh, God, that's nuts. Nuts. So yeah, so we are going to be doing panels. We're putting in panels for Awesome Con and for New York Comic Con, and hopefully we'll be able to pull off the non-sports card show in May.
Yep. In fact, I just bought the book. And that thing really should come in Kindle. The Beckett's non-sports card
Non-sport, yeah, archive.
price book or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Man, that thing should come in Kindle. That would be so much easier to search. You know?
Oh, it's gonna be
There's
so
also,
cool. We just got that. Hey,
Comic book and a non-sports card show in Annandale, Virginia, February 5th.
What?
what?
There's a comic book and non-sports card convention. It's a show at
Oh.
Annandale Fire Department on February 5th, Annandale, Virginia.
Oh, it's small. It's gonna be
Eh.
small.
It's small.
Yeah.
But hey, I wonder if it's close. Annandale's not that far away.
James,
I'll see.
James, the prisoner, one of my favorites.
Yes, I was about to say, James mentioned The Prisoner. I'm going to have Pete
I
talk for
agree.
45 minutes on The Prisoner, trust me.
I gotta rewatch it. I started rewatching. I'm not a number.
I'm not a number. Wait a minute.
Just started rewatching. John, have you seen it?
Man.
But that's the wrong one. Oh, well.
Yes, this is it.
I'm not a
right, we're
number,
good.
man.
The Highwayman. No, that's the Daleks.
Prisoner,
Yeah.
what the Saint?
The
Oh
Saint,
yeah, the
yep.
Saint. That's a
Saint
good
was
too.
one. Avengers.
Yeah,
Not,
Yeah,
the
Avengers.
Avengers, yeah.
Patrick McNee. Yeah, man. John, did you check in on the Jack Stauffer updates at all? Did we able to see anything since we last broadcast? Did you stop in on any of that?
Let me go look it up.
No, I haven't anything yet.
Let me go
it's on
see
the-
what we're
what- I
doing here.
couldn't
Let's
either.
see how Jack's doing. While I'm doing that, you want to tell them about what's going on? Some of those people don't know.
Yeah, let's just quickly talk about it. So we had Lorette Spang Cassiope came on, and she's helping Jack Stauffer with his recovery, and so there is a fund that was set up. So we've gone out and we had a whole to do on our last program. We helped raise some funds for Jack Stauffer. He had to lose his leg, was amputated, and he's recovering. However, he's going to have some outstanding expenses for the home care and the like. So we're hoping that we can continue to help out as we can. Jack Stauffer, Lieutenant Boje, is one of
There you go.
our
I found
faves.
it. Ready?
You found it?
Yep.
Okay,
This is
so
where we're standing as of
Yeah.
right now. 12,505 raised of a $35,000 goal. So this is
all
gonna.
right.
If you get a chance, you can go over to GoFundMe, www.gofundme, and you can look up Jack Stauffer, or if you just type in a search engine, Jack Stauffer,
Yeah.
GoFundMe, it will pop up immediately. And once
Yeah.
again, Lorette Spang, or also known as Lorette McCook Spang,
Yep.
or Lorette Spang McCook, sorry, has really put this up for him, and she's just quite the angel for doing that. So I really can respect people that band together in times of need as Jack is in right now. So if you get
Yeah.
a chance, go ahead and $5 or $10, whatever you can spare, just go ahead and do what you can.
Yes, that was great. Last week during the show and right after, there was a few hundreds, or between a few and almost the several hundred donated right after, during and after the show. We appreciate all you guys that helped out. Thank you very much, Tipsy included. So that was really nice, and so it's there. Tell your friends. It's nice to help as we can, and get better soon, Jack. We're praying for you. Hope to see you again at a convention sometime soon.
Yep.
We're going to try to work with Lorette to do a separate fundraiser. We have a couple of ideas in mind, and Tipsy Toasters spoke to her about a couple of things that we may
Yep.
try to do. So let's try to work that out, guys. Let's rally a little bit and try to help Jack a little bit more. So look out for that. We're gonna definitely we got ideas. We're gonna put them out, and we have Lorette behind the project. I know that Sarah Rush also supported, and so let's join together. Let's do
Yep.
something for Jack. So I thought that was important to bring up. So John, we didn't have a show last Thursday, and you may be an auction. Yes, that's right, John. We're looking to do some stuff, so we're gonna take care of that. That's a great idea. John just posted that. So we're involved with our creative producer, George Zuvalos, who is part of IFB, Fiat Lux, is executive producer on Once a Week for Life, and we're helping him out. We're trying to get that completed. It turns out that Tipsy and I are now SAG eligible.
There you go. Ready? I got a picture.
Yeah,
I got a couple
here we go.
pictures.
Couple pictures. There we are. We're actually in a scene together. Yeah. So we played
Was
detectives.
that a lot of takes?
No, we did pretty good.
No, we did. Yeah.
And Pete read out of his notebook, so Pete cheated.
Thanks for giving that away, Chris.
Pete cheated. He uses his notebook to write all the lines in it and refers back to it like a cop.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
you were at this location yesterday, huh?
Yeah. This is Chris just mangles the words. I mean, he just made up his own pretty much. But go ahead, put up the next picture.
I did pretty good. I created my
You
own.
just
But
ad-libbed
you're
the
going to
whole
see a
thing
theme
about
here.
everything.
Here's the theme: is coffee cup.
Oh yeah, there's George one.
Huh.
I mean, George is our one of our other copy producers, and you'll see whenever you see a post and it says hat tip GG, there he is over there on the left. So that's our very own George.
Yeah.
So he was,
Chris
he's
Pasloff.
working
All
as-
right, we'll catch you later, buddy. And then
all right,
also,
take care. Thanks for
Baz
stopping by.
Baz had to leave too, I
Yeah.
think.
All right, no problem. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I heard
George
this.
is,
Somebody says I'm hearing the theme to Hill Street Blues.
oh yeah, there you go.
Oh my gosh,
You-
now that's stuck in my head.
John McCartney, just the facts, man, just the facts. Something like that. We had a really Dragnet. We had a really, really good time. And that production is going to be chock full of faces and
Right,
characters
lower it.
that you'll recognize.
Yep.
When this finally comes out, it's a feature-length movie. You're going to know a
Wow.
lot of the actors that are in it are regulars. I think
Cousin
I
Georgie,
posted-
Mike.
Yeah. We have Dick Grant Tulane, who was he was in the last season of The Walking Dead. He was a recurring character,
Oh.
and he was also in The Librarians. He's Blacklist, and there was another show that we would know him from. That but he's done a bunch of stuff, movies
Yeah.
included. So we acted in the same scene with him. So it was really, really cool. David Francoeur, hey, what's up? Thank you for joining us. Alchemisto, I'm convinced you're drinking the hell out of that coffee. Excellent, Al. Very good. Well said.
It was a sergeant. I was a sergeant, so you can't be a sergeant without drinking enough coffee.
That's correct.
That's a requirement.
Detective Sergeant,
That's
yes.
like a great pause. You're taking everything in with that coffee in your hand. You're like,
So
Yeah,
right. Yeah, okay.
That's when he starts mumbling.
Because you don't know what else is in the coffee.
Mhm.
oh, well.
Yeah. So
More like
we had
Barney
we had a
Miller.
good, must be an Irish coffee. That's right, Rob. Greetings from Berlin, New Hampshire. Thanks for stopping in, Dave. Appreciate it, man. So we had a good time,
Yeah, some
and
of the
we
things I
were.
was blown away on the set was just the amount of equipment that's required to do these
Oh
kind of
yeah.
things. I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
okay, that's like 8 sets of lights over there, and then they've got boom
Three
operator and a
cameras.
camera,
Yep.
4 cameras running or 3 cameras running,
Yeah.
and
PAs
like
galore.
PA people running around getting people coffee.
We had green screens, and yes,
Yeah,
yes, that's right. Can never have enough coffee. That's right, Chris Tucker. Thank you for joining us.
that's one thing I forgot
Donuts,
tonight.
Trey. There were donuts. Trust me,
Yeah,
there were donuts there. Yeah, yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
didn't eat the donut.
Can't
Yeah,
wait to
there's so
buy
much
some of your
work
eight
I
by
put into
ten
it.
headshots
Yeah,
at future cons.
which side? This one or this one?
Yeah, yeah. Neither.
No.
No, the one with the coffee though, the coffee cup thing. That's kind of funny though. That could be like a montage one. You do this.
Oh, the pictures with me with the coffee cup.
Yeah, no. It's like one up in the left hand corner, and then there's another one of you as the tipsy toaster, and another one at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's how we do that one. So
But
yeah,
yeah,
there was a lot going on.
yeah, got
Busy
it. So I
set.
spent 2 days on set, and it was cool. I mean, the diner was really nice of them to. And there, they had really good food too.
Yeah, the diner was good. Yeah, you guys have
Every
faces for
good set
radio.
is
Thanks,
judged by
Bob.
its catering. How's the catering? Good.
Yeah,
Catering was good.
Coffee
Yes, it
must have been
was.
pretty good.
coffee was good.
Coffee was good. Catering was good.
No, but every
We
time I go up there, I got to stop by. What's the name of the place we went last night that had the coffee?
we went to the White Tower in Astoria. Yeah, yeah.
Is that what it's called, the White Tower?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was called the White Tower. Anyways, that's my favorite place to go in New York now.
Oh
Take
yeah,
it to that
coffee's
famous
great.
sandwich
they're-
shop up there by Astoria.
Yeah, they got a great
When we
coffee.
passed by one time,
We
everyone goes there.
Yes, everyone goes there. We almost went there on Thursday, I think it was, or Friday, Chris,
Mhm.
or Saturday. One of the days I almost took them to that place, but we went local instead, and it was great. Pete's dad has the best coffee shop. Thanks, Mike. Back in the days, yes, this is true. But yeah, so we've been working on the project, and it's once a week for life. You can check it out on IMDb. It's up, and we got our
Pull that
screen
if you want.
credits for our performances, and it's a heck of a story. Really proud to be involved in this, and of course, George Zuvalos, who stars in Once a Week for Life, is also going to be the star of The Stranded Warrior. So he is the Stranded Warrior. So that's going to be great.
So here's the
And
movie.
Wow.
yeah, there it is. Once a Week for Life. Lieutenant who runs the NYPD FBI Joint Fugitive Task Force and a trauma nurse who runs the ER. Both are married to others, but strangers find each other under stressful circumstances when their souls cheat the fates and meld for eternity. There he is, guys. So very, very cool. Written by, of course, George himself, George Zuvalos, and we're having a good time in being involved and a part of it. So as
I'd
soon
love to
as
get
that
him on
comes
if he
out,
ever gets. If he ever comes up for air.
yeah, that's going to be a while from now.
He's yeah, he was running around.
Yeah, he's got some major scenes coming up in the next 10 days with some of the actors that like I said, you guys would know, and it's happening. So it's a great thing. It's a really, really great thing. And we'll see. We'll keep you posted on that. And of course, George will come back, and we'll have some other, Brian Chan came on.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
have,
right.
yeah, Brian Chan was on. We'll have some of the others come on from time to time and bring us up to speed with some of these things. So
Yeah, I learned a
yeah,
lot.
but
I learned a lot on set there. It was interesting
yeah.
to see the different jobs and the different things that was going on, and
Oh yeah,
the how they set up the shots and everything else. I do a lot of similar stuff, but I don't do stuff that's like scripted like this. So
yeah,
was
it's
interesting.
totally. It's the whole film, the motion picture type of thing is it's a lot different. John and I have dabbled. John's worked on some of my projects before, but it's once you start doing the feature length movie stuff, it takes a whole other. It's different. So
Yeah.
um,
So yeah, I worked on the
So much production,
script on this one.
lighting,
It was
where to stand, your marks,
yeah.
yep,
all the equipment, this shot, that shot, the camera, what camera you're going to use.
yeah,
That's
green
that's what I
screen.
like. I like the logistics of that. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Getting the right
Yeah,
shot, all
we
that stuff
dropped some
together.
green screen footage in there, so I kind of learned a little bit about that. So
Yeah, yeah. So it's happening, guys. It's happening, which actually kind of segues perfectly into the Stranded Warrior.
really, oh.
Yeah,
Who would have
I
thought?
think it does. Yeah, who would have thought? So, of course, John, you've read the script, and
Yep.
you're part of the team for the Stranded Warrior, and that's coming up. So we'll give you, I guess, might as well give you a an update on where we stand.
Well, all right.
There we go.
Chris, what do you think?
There we are.
There it is. We're debuting the movie poster there, if you guys saw, and we've already started casting.
And we got another movie
And
poster that was put together by one of the fans, so we'll be
yeah,
seeing that one probably tomorrow.
yes. So tomorrow we'll be releasing, and it's going
Oh,
to
wow.
be very, very cool, guys. So there it is. There's it's on IMDb Pro. Martin, a pilot with PTSD, is the sole survivor of a battle. Crash landing on a planet, is presumed dead. Leaving the war behind, he builds a life of peace, but the war finds him again. Fan film based on Glenn Larson's Battlestar Galactica. And there you are, everybody. It's
So
there's a
Nice.
there's part one
debut
and part
of
two of that, by the way. So
yep,
this is part one.
Wow.
yep. We'll
We
be
tried to
shooting
make it
part.
all in one, but yeah, the story got a little long, so
It got a little long, so we're gonna do
we had to
part
make
one,
a part
part
one
two.
and part two.
Yeah, part one will take place basically space, and then the other one will be after the crash. And
Yep.
we are really looking forward to doing this. Tomorrow, I think, Chris, is the
Yes. So tomorrow we'll be launching the Indiegogo.
yep.
So
So the crowdfunding starts tomorrow.
crowdfunding starts tomorrow. We got some really cool prizes,
Oh, the perks.
perks from that.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
I can
Oh, we
let me
got
bring
some
that up real quick. I don't even. It's not
some
launched
cool
yet,
stuff,
but
guys. We got some really cool stuff that we're going to be including as perks for the actual fundraising for the Stranded Warrior, just so that we can get this all done.
yep.
It's all volunteer. Nobody gets paid, of course. It's just expenses to, between location, craft, and costumes, and all that other good stuff between the lighting and renting cameras and the like. There's costs. So, but
Yeah,
we have
and we're not
everybody
making any
doing it.
money on it, but it's for the
Not at
love
all.
of Battlestar, and we got tired of waiting for Hollywood to make their Battlestar, so we made our own.
And we're doing our own, and everybody's volunteered, right? There's no one's paid, no one's
Yep.
hired, and we're just it's going to be something, guys. So with your help, we're gonna really impress you with a labor of love, long overdue, right? We want to make sure that Battlestar Galactica gets its own representation. It's a showcase of what we're able to do, what the fans can do. Talented fans and volunteers with just a little bit of funding. So, what do you got, Chris? You got something to put up?
Yeah, I'm having a hard time getting in for some reason.
We have there's
There it is.
props that had to be made, and we're having some of the costumes made. Will we see this at Dragon Con, Paul? The intent is that we will have part of it. We'll have at the minimum. We'll have a part of it. So yes, there will be a presence at Dragon Con for the Stranded Warrior. Hey, George! George's in the house. George, thanks for joining us. George, I think. No, I think you just probably got off of work. So thanks for joining us. We talked about Once a Week for Life. We showed a picture that I had from the set, and then now we're talking a little bit about Stranded Warrior, and of course our very own George is going to be director of photography, and so that's going to be very helpful. We appreciate you joining us. I know John One, you'll be on set with us for the shoot as well, so that's coming up in May. So we're putting out the call, guys. We need anyone that has the Colonial Warrior uniform. We need you for background acting or actors, featured actors background. There's at least one big scene, so we'll need you. We're going to be here in New York City filming, so let us know. It'll be in May, weekend, of course, Saturday, Sunday, and we'll keep you posted. We've been putting things up, just here and there on Colonial Warriors and a couple of other sites. We've been putting up the word, so please let us know if you're available. We'd love to have you on set. You're keeping the classic branding out there, and that's priceless. Thank you, fellas. So looking forward to it. I know you'll knock it out of the park. John, thank you very much for the kind words. We're going to do our best.
Yep.
We have a really, really good team working on
Yeah,
this. So
shout out to our CGI, Chris and Chuck. So
yeah,
there's the guys. Every day, every time we go on air, and you see the beginning video, that's them.
that's them. So here's to you, Chuck and Chris. Thank
Awesome
you very
people,
much
guys. You guys are amazing.
Oh, yeah.
So, but here's some of the stuff that we have for perks. So, of course, digital downloads. Thank you in the credits. Of course, we want to thank all the fans as we can. Digital copy of the script, cast photos, your own Zyphos Squadron patch, Battlestar Galactica collar pens for the Warrior, and of course the movie poster. And we actually have got hoodies that are put down as supporters, so you can actually have a hoodie that says the Stranded Warrior on it. We're going to do a video recording of the table read, so we can actually do a table read for practice, and then we'll have all the people on like a Zoom call, and we'll have a recording on that. Command Battlestar Galactica pins, hoodie associate producer credit, a co-producer credit, of course the helmet, which is going to be, there's only one of those available, so yeah, you really want that helmet, you better jump on the thing tomorrow. And
That's right.
And we actually have the dagger that we'll be using to kill somebody off inside the show.
The
So
murder, yes.
Red Rob.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a ton of excellent perks that we're putting up to help fund the project. Like you guys can imagine, for those of you that have done this before, there's all kinds of expenses in terms of location, green screens, and lighting. We have some of that volunteers are bringing, but to make it a little bit better, we need just the quality's got to be slight. We want to kick it up to the next notch. So that'll be sort of our stretch goals. The basic stuff is props, uniforms, craft,
Yep.
location, and I think that takes up
That
right
takes
there.
up a
is
lot. And we
almost-
scaled it, once again, we've scaled this to where we can definitely make it happen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How good it
Absolutely.
becomes, or how much, what the possibilities are, is just limited to whatever we get qubit wise. So once again, around every
Yeah.
corner, there's somebody waiting with the hand out for qubits. So that's going to be us, unfortunately.
That's right.
You got,
there'll be
you
a
got some
link
qubits
on,
to pass. You got
IMD.
some qubits. You got throw them at us.
That's a good question, John. Well, we're gonna
missed it.
have
What did you say? What was the question?
the link for
Yeah, well,
TSW.
tomorrow we'll put it out tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll put it out. So look us up. Look the project up on Facebook, guys, under the Stranded Warrior, and we're gonna have the bulk of what we're gonna do is gonna be that way. On Interfleet Broadcasting, we're gonna keep you up to speed because it's a BSG related project. So we're gonna keep you up to speed on what's going on, but full details will be over on the Stranded Warrior on Facebook. And if you go into the Indiegogo, you'll see we have films. We've done like a small commercial. We have the making of the hero helmet, and so we're going to give you behind the scenes as we get this going. So our shoot dates are in May, and we'll
Did you put the call out? We put a couple of posts out. So we'll put the call out for the official date, but in May, the first weekend in May, we will be filming, and we're looking for anybody who wants to be an extra that wants to come to New York. So if you want to come to New York and hang out with us, it'll be the first weekend in New York. So start planning now. if you could.
So if you have, like I told you, if you're a colonial warrior, classic colonial warrior, and you got the tans and the battle jacket, you're more than welcome. If you don't have the right boots, not to
Yep,
worry.
don't worry about it.
Not to worry about the boots. As long as you have the tans and the jacket, we'll have you on. If anybody acquires, if you want to get your own and you need a patch, we can work with you. We
Yeah,
can get you the right
we'll
patch
get you
for.
the
So we have the patches for you. If you put the patch on your jacket, on the warrior jacket, then we'll be able to situate you up front. So
Yeah,
those of you that have the Galactica patch, we're gonna have to put you in the
yeah.
back and make sure we don't catch that. But those of you that have the actual
We'll
Martin
have somebody
patch,
there if you want to change your patch over. We'll have somebody there that can
yeah,
sew it on real quick.
we'll definitely have you up in the front row. All the background pilots, all of you guys will get some screenshot. You'll get screen time. So camera will pan over all of you.
Yep.
You'll be able to say there you are, no questions asked. So we really appreciate that. And so we're getting costumes ordered, some tailor made, and stuff are coming, man. It's gonna look
It's
good.
moving. It's moving quick. And it's scary how fast things are coming up too. So it's almost February. So we have February, March, April, and then first week in May we're filming. So it's
Boom.
scary. I've locked down the script pretty much, but there's some
Yes.
things I'm tweaking still, but it's probably within the next 2 weeks I've got to lock the script at that point so we can start planning the shots.
Yeah. So we'll be blocking and all that, but we have locations locked.
Yep.
So that's taken care of, and we're gonna be doing green screen. There'll be plenty of green screen to go around, John. So be prepared. We're getting the lighting. We have cameras. Black Magics, I think, is what we're gonna go with.
If we can get that high up, we're starting
if
out
we
with
can get that high,
some
it's gonna
Sony.
be 4K.
Yeah, it'll hopefully be
We'll shoot
4K if we
4K.
get up to that point. So
So that's
yeah,
what we'd like to.
it's part of those. It's part of those stretch goals. We're gonna shoot with what we got for right now, which is the camera I'm on right now. Hi. So we'll go from that to maybe something better if we get there. But I think we'll be fine. We're gonna get there.
I think so.
We've already we've dumped some money into this already, so we're gonna make it happen. If I gotta make cardboard cutouts, I'm gonna make it happen.
Kazuo, I have a full uniform, but it will all depend on work. It's a weekend shot,
Hopefully Coswell doesn't work on weekends.
and I can tell you that the big scene, the briefing we'll need everybody for one of the 2 days. It won't be for both days. So tell you that up front, and we'll figure that out. We'll see what works best, whether it's Saturday or Sunday for everybody to do that scene, and it's gonna be something. It's gonna be
That's
a
gonna
lot
be
of
great.
fun.
It's gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
great to have everybody there, and then just
Yeah.
you guys can hang around and watch some of the other scenes, and we're gonna do. We've cast for people already. We've got
Yep.
some female crew, which we've got a really good showing of the female crew, meaning we've got a lot of females involved in the project that wanted to get involved in the project.
oh yeah,
So
and some talent.
talent, yeah,
We have some talent that's volunteered to come on the movie with us, and it's just
which helped us
incredible.
doing what we did this weekend. Helped us get that talent.
Oh yeah, George Zuvalos is very, very kind to help invite the talent that he was using in his movie
Yep.
to come over to us and to volunteer to come over to us.
Yeah, because these
And,
people are usually paid.
Yeah, and they're not, and so they're coming to do this, and they are very talented, and it's gonna be great, guys. You'll see. So
Yeah.
obviously the better the actor is, they bring with that, there's that whole je ne sais quoi that comes with being a better performer. You bring something to the
Yes.
actual
Robert
product.
saw through it. Robert saw through it. He knows exactly what this is all about.
Robert. That's right. It's all about Marin Jensen, isn't it? Yep.
It's all
It's
about
true.
Marin.
It's true.
It's all about the
Yep.
Marin.
Are there any
Yes,
Marin
no
Jensen
baggage
lookalikes?
for harm. Yeah.
No comment.
Oh,
No
oh
comment.
yeah. Oh, absolutely. Would love to
So,
add the
and it-
emblem to my military flight jacket that has emblems from the original series and the reimagined series.
Yep.
Dave, you will have you'll be able to get one from our production.
Yep.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Best effort so far for classical BSG. Thanks, Mike. We're doing our
We're hoping
best.
so.
Yeah, showcase everybody's talents. That's part of what we want to do, and do the circuit, John. We're going to go to the conventions. So Paul wanted to know if we're going to make Dragon Con. We're going to do at least a trailer, and if we can't make the actual whole thing, we would definitely come back, and then we'll
Right.
take it to all the cons. We're going to enter it into all of the screenings and stuff, and festivals. Believe it or not, there are festivals that accept fan films. There's criteria that you have to meet, and we're going to make sure that we meet that criteria because we want to get the word out. So we're going to definitely do that. That's
Which
part
is one of the
what we're
reasons why we went for part 1 and part 2, because it was too long for some of the criteria.
So that's where we're going with this, and we're going to make a better product with your help. So stay tuned for the crowdfunding part of this, and
Wow.
we're excited to do this. We really are.
Definitely.
Very
I
exciting.
can't wait to do this. It's nerve-wracking on one end, but on the other end, I spent so much time putting this together and I've already thrown enough. I've thrown thousands of
Time,
dollars at it already.
Effort,
So
and money.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. So
So
Our-
I'm ready.
our own-
I'm ready for it to come to fruition and
That's right.
see something come out of it. So it's
Tiny
still.
Bean is
I
gonna
can
be in
see
it.
it up here still. I want to see it out there.
Oh yeah, Tiny Bean is in it.
Yep.
John One, of course, going to be working with us as well. Should be great. Hope to get a chance to talk to you about it at Dragon Con. Yes, you will, Professor Eric Patton. Thank you for supporting us. And as a matter of fact, at Dragon Con, we are pitching a panel for Eric and Fran to discuss fan fiction and world building
You
and
wanna
all
come on
that.
too, yeah.
That's going to be cool.
We'll have to reach out.
Yep. So we're working on setting that up. So yeah, John, we're gonna have a good time with this, and then we'll discuss further. We'll
It's going
as
quick.
a
I'm
matter
really,
of
I'm really
fact-
happy for you guys.
yeah, man,
That's
yeah,
wow.
yeah,
That's really
for
cool.
all of us. Yeah, it's for all
Yeah,
of
for
us.
the
man.
fans.
This
It's
is
not
It's
just
great
for
to be a
us.
part of it.
This,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
we took the lead, but it's for the fans, really. It's for
Yeah.
anybody who likes Battlestar Galactica. It's for anybody who wants to see something come out finally after. I mean, so many. Look, we're at 45. We're at the 45th anniversary, and all we got was the 2004 version, which isn't Battlestar Galactica. It's, I don't know, 90210 on Sci-Fi, but yeah, it's good. Don't get me wrong. I liked,
I like it.
but I don't believe it
It
was
wasn't-
Star. I don't believe it was a Battlestar type story. I think it was more of a. But yeah, I mean, everybody's got their own things, and I really enjoy both of them. And we haven't seen anything in a while, and we haven't seen anything from this. And they've tried. I just reread the Singer DeSantos script just for fun, just to look at that and see what their vision was for the Battlestar Galactica. And then we got to see Richard Hatch's Second Coming trailer, and nothing came out of either one of those things. So
It's a
I
shame.
figured we can at least
45
give
years,
somebody an
and the
episode,
fan of
right?
it- And the fan of Battlestar Galactica is just as strong. People need to.
Yep. Oh yeah, I
realize
mean,
that.
look how many people do like Star Wars. There's or Star Trek and Star Wars have got fan films coming out monthly practically. I mean, you look at they got places that have sets made up, and
Yeah.
they've already done
Go
all this
visit 'em,
stuff.
yeah.
We're
So it's like
we're
experience.
kind of in the background, not doing anything. So it's time to move forward and do something with your help,
I'm looking forward to
with
it.
y'all's help.
Yeah. That's right.
Not just us doing something. It's us doing
Us.
something.
It's a collective.
Right.
And yeah, we're going to do great things. It's going to be outstanding. And yes, the 18th Medical Brigade.
Yes,
They are. Yep. That's
that's what this was, but it was in the
that
show.
was.
So
And Professor Patton, Eric just said Saga of a Fugitive Fleet CDs deserve some plugging at the con too, even if the person responsible for them sadly won't do it. Yes, you're right. However, I also want to brought out that you mentioned at the convention at Dragon Con, it'll give me a chance to mention the Lost Warriors sequel I did many yarns ago. So
Oh,
let's talk about that. I think that's really, really cool. Make Galactica great again. Okay, Rob, thank you for that. I think Galactica is great, always been great, and we're just going to continue giving it the life and attention that it deserves. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this, guys. Stay tuned. Make sure you check out the our Indiegogo.
Yep. It'll pop up
Fundraiser.
tomorrow, probably afternoonish. I gotta edit a video still, so
Yeah, we did a little short video specifically for the crowdfunding, and we wanted to get you guys involved. There was an offer from an anonymous private entity that was willing to fund this project, and we decided to let you guys do it. We want you guys to be involved. We want to show
right.
that the fandom is still alive and well and kicking, and that we are viable. And I think that was the best way to do that is to crowdfund it instead of having it privately funded. I wanted this to be from all of us. So I hope you have it in your heart to send a little something so we can get this done. So
And we'll give you something back in return.
absolutely,
Everybody gets something.
everybody gets something besides just the movie. So we're gonna have fun.
we got a movie.
That's it.
Yeah,
Here we
get a
go.
movie.
I got
Absolutely.
this is one of the
Wow.
posters we have.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Thank you, Chris, for that. That's just incredible. Chris Marshall and his great talents. The Stranded Warrior. There are those who believe. That's pretty cool. So that's an exclusive that you guys are getting to see right now. And then of course on IMDb, if you go in, you'll get a better look at the official poster. So this is you just got to see a scoop, right? That you saw the promo poster for the fundraising part of this, and then on IMDb is the official poster, which we will be adding once we finish casting. We'll be adding all the names to the IMDb poster that you saw for the Stranded Warrior. So it's we're moving, guys. We're moving. We're gonna make this happen. We're gonna have a good time. I know that some of you are on the West Coast. I know that some of you guys would love to be in this and aren't going to be able to, and that's okay. We appreciate your thoughts and kind words and support, moral support. And those of you that are closer in the tri-state area, we'd love to have you. Or further, I know Mike Gaudreau basically he's posted publicly that he's going to come out. So
yeah, and he's the one that did the fan film for the new Battlestar Galactica. So I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be a lot. Mike DeBron says, "We are those who believe. Fans fuel the fleet." Thanks, Amen. Mike. That's really cool, man. Thank you. And I got, just moving along, John, you're not going to believe this, but Imperious Leader Claus was on his own timetable, and he dropped off some things over my place. And I'll start out with the first of Imperial Santa Claus's belated gifts is this.
You can't have a Christmas tree without a Jar Jar Binks. Because Jar Jar Binks rules.
Yeah, let's not stop there.
So I think we need to. That's it. Our next fan film after part 1 and part 2 is going to be a Jar Jar Binks, the Jar Jar Binks story.
Right, of course. And then and then John, how could you go without having the official? Look at this.
That's the Black series, by the way.
Wow.
Black series. I don't know why they would make this. I doubt that they've sold like more than 5, and yet they made the Black series.
It was on sale.
Yeah. Oh man. This is the one figure that will never be a collector's item, but there you go. So thank you.
You never know.
Computer Claus for giving me the worst character figures in the history of the Star Wars franchise. However, the greatest of the gifts is this. Take a
Oh
look at
wow!
this.
Look at that.
Look at that,
Wow.
man. Whew. This is the real gift. And of course,
Oh, it
for
opens
those
up.
of you that it opens
Oh.
up, man. What? Look at that. I know some of you have it.
Cow.
Yeah, look at that. I obviously don't have any of these, the 12-inch. They are super
Need to
detailed.
discuss this.
Very, very cool. Look at that.
I
That's
still
so
love
cool.
I still love the cigar.
Yeah.
That's it's a cigar in the hand there, right?
Yeah, it's a cigar in the
Yeah.
hand, so you can change out the hand so he's smoking a cigar.
Swap them out, man. This is tremendously cool. So thank you
Wow.
very, very much for this.
Now they just should have done a Marin. Oh, there's Marin.
Yeah.
Marin.
Thank you very much, Chris.
I got the Marin. There we go.
Appreciate this very, very much. There you go.
Marin. Wrong side. There.
Boom.
Wow.
So that's cool. I know
Makes
some
that.
of you have this, right? Some of you let's
Yep.
sound off. Who's got
Someone got it.
this?
I'm still. I gotta find. I gotta find an Apollo. And I think they had Apollo and they had Adama. Got Apollo and
Mike-
Adama.
Mike says dollar bin forever mint condition. Thanks. That's right. Oh yeah, 100%.
How'd you
This
know I
is
got
like
at the Dollar Tree?
One shot of yeah. Oh, thank God. Oh yeah. Let's see.
The only
Starbucks
toy that can instill rage.
Oh, okay, Dave. Thank you for sending some pictures of your flight jacket. Now, I've been a follower of David Francour's his Facebook page for a long, long time now. He just works magic with
Yeah.
some of that. I'm not sure what program you use. I don't know if it's Adobe Photoshop, Dave, but whatever it is that you use, you are phenomenal. It's very impressive. And I did see you at least once with one of your flight jackets. So I will be looking at that. That'll be very, very cool. So he'll be.
That
blue
reminds
for
me, if
her.
we do part 2, we gotta dye one of those jackets white. And along with the uniform.
What?
Yeah. The final scene in there.
No, there isn't.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that or we're
Oh
gonna
my
have to
God.
build one.
Oh, you were gonna have to build one.
Oh, that'll make our costuming person really happy.
Oh, I'm sure
She's
gonna
already
have-
happy with the amount of work she's doing now.
Oh yeah, she's very upset. But anyway, he's overwhelmed with how it is. I am going to let's see. So that's that. Chris, didn't you? I thought you had gotten some stuff. Didn't you get some stuff? Oh
Well, I
yeah. Check.
What? Got what? Oh, I got the same
Um,
thing you got. I mean, I can go over there and look at it.
Okay.
Hang on. Bam.
Oh yeah,
Who,
let's check
who
it
makes
out.
that? Is that company still active, or is it they still make that?
No, they're done. No,
Oh.
they didn't. Yeah, that didn't go far.
Yeah, it's can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, Majestic Studios.
Yeah, they're done.
Let me get the closer.
Out of business. See ya.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
Come
Yeah.
on. It's
Searching
too
eBay.
big to fit underneath the camera.
It's awesome. It
Majestic
is
Studios.
really, really cool.
This thing's huge.
Oh yeah, they're
That was
12
tough.
inch.
Yeah.
12 inch.
So we can do some close-ups of the stuff that's on the inside if it doesn't ricochet off the.
helmet. Yeah. Look at that. Plastic.
Every time I see this thing, I think of that scene where he's with Cassiopeia.
Yeah.
It means fairy queen, right? I'm a socialator.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got the stand and everything. I mean, the detail. Look
the
at that.
belt. The belt, the detail
Ah.
is just amazing.
Jack.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Jacket, the belt,
Yeah.
Wow.
everything is right on.
Oh yeah.
The boots, if I can get that.
The boots.
Far. Yep.
Yeah. Ah, look at that. CD boots. Pure Magnificence is right. Probably can't sell it in California because of the cigar.
So yeah, they made this
You'd
one.
be so surprised.
Yeah, they made this one, and they made a
Commander Adama.
Commander Adama and
Yep.
an Apollo, and then there's a special edition that has Starbuck and Apollo
In the
in
white.
white.
Yeah.
And I missed I should have bought it, but it was really expensive at the time. But now it's even more expensive, so I'll
Well, they
never
have
be
the
able to afford
Cylon
that one.
too.
That's right. They do have the Cylon. I actually have the gold Cylon. We did that
Yep.
the other day, so that's up top.
Yeah.
I still have to get the silver Cylon,
Oh yeah.
so that's coming sooner or later when I can find one that's not too ridiculously priced. But yeah, so yeah, this is a really cool. I don't like action figures. I hate action figures. I don't like collecting action figures, and I've always stayed away from collecting anything like that. But after I saw this, I saw the gold Cylon at the
Knoxville.
Knoxville.
Fanboy. Yeah.
I was like, wow, that's really nice. So now I started this. So yay, here we go. And then
Oh boy.
some of the research we've done with uniform stuff. So just so everybody knows.
Oh yeah.
So this is going to be the Rykon patch. So Rykon never had a patch, so we created one. We picked one, I should say. This is a actual patch from a military unit, just like the other patches. So that's going to be the Rykon patch. And then we have a command pin for the commanding officer of the Helios, and that's the command pin. So that's kind of got the
Yeah, that's
Oh,
cool.
nice. Wow.
Yeah, that's
and we're
cool.
working on
Nice
flags and everything else. And I think I showed everybody this before. We've got the wedding necklace. So yes, someone's getting married. I'm not
Yep.
going too far into that, but somebody's getting married. So we got the wedding necklace,
Oh yeah.
and then these are the collar devices. Can I get that? Yeah, I'll do this.
Oh wow.
This is the collar device for the Rykon.
That's right. Yeah. That's gonna be so cool.
Yeah, looks Egyptian.
It is. It's the Eye of Ra.
Yeah.
So everything that we've put together has a significance of some type.
Yeah.
I mean, literally everything we have has got, from the names of the names of the individuals to everything else, has all got some significance to it. So I think we could do a whole movie just on all the different things we did research-wise.
I think we should. We should do a little background on it. That'd
Yeah.
be kind of cool.
That'd be a good special. That'd be a good
Yeah,
show.
it would. It would. It truly
Yeah,
would.
it's
So that in the background
some
is
major
that's one of the
research in regards to names and everything else. What's that?
those are the tans for our star.
Yeah, we already bought the tans for the star.
Yep.
I bought, was it 10 yards of blue?
Yes, 10 yards. Yeah.
10
10
yards of
yards.
blue, so we can put blue officer uniforms together.
Blue ultra suede. Yes.
Yep. Blue ultra
That's
suede.
happening, guys.
And
It's
then,
happening. We're moving forward.
I want to reach out and thank it's not David Francor, it was Vought Vought and Black Star. If you ever go to Black Star Squadron, I think it's Black Star, guys, forgive me, I mean, but Black Star is the costuming group for Battlestar Galactica, and then
Okay.
some people were able to give me the all I did was the Battlestar Galactica the Battlestar Galactica Facebook page called Battlestar Galactica Costuming. Once again, forgive me if I'm wrong. I reached out to them and they were, bam, right on it. They were able to give me some stuff to help put together these officer blue uniforms. So,
Yeah.
which you just can't find anywhere within reason. You can get somebody to custom make something, but
yeah, for $1 million.
yeah, it's a little ridiculous. So
Yeah. So we could
we hired our own seamstress, so we have somebody who's sewing them.
for less
Maybe after,
than
yeah, for a lot less than
yeah. Well, she
what
volunteered.
we're looking at. Yeah,
The
she
truth of the
volunteered.
matter
They
is,
all,
she
once
volunteered.
again, nobody's making money on this show, so
Right, she
on this,
volunteered,
so-
and we bought all the materials that
Yep.
whatever it cost to make it, she volunteered, but all the material, thread, needles, everything had to be provided.
Yeah.
So, all of the time, effort, and work is all volunteered, but the materials we have to provide the materials. So that's part. Black Star Squadron, yes. Chris Laskowski, thanks, buddy.
He's got a blue uniform. I've seen his picture in it in the Viper.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
it was the other day. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
he put it up.
Yeah, that's incredible. So yeah, so that part, that as well as a lot of research and putting together what exactly is needed for
Yeah, there's
green
so many
screen.
questions you have to answer, and I loved it. I was talking to Chuck
Oh,
not
God.
too long ago. One of the guys, he's like, "Hey, so what about this?" I'm like, "Haha, I know that one because I've already thought of it." And he's like,
Yes.
"Well, how did this happen?" And there's so many unanswered questions in regards to the original episode, like, how did Martin get killed? We don't know. So that's, and then it's like, so we have to fill in those gaps, which is so much
sure do.
fun.
Yeah, it
So
is.
much fun to find, fill in the gap and use your imagination to do different things. And that's just, it was just amazing. I can't wait to do, maybe someday I'll get to do more of them, but I think we've got part 1 and part 2 to get through first. So
Yep. Slowly but surely, but we're working on it, John. We're getting there. In terms
you
of
guys are doing great.
step by step, the props, right? You guys, I showed you the hero helmet, right? So we have Mediocre Modeler put together with lights the hero helmet, and so we got that. And,
we're in the process of putting together a stunt helmet
stunt
because
helmet.
we don't want to break the good one.
Good one. And so we got that done. We have a dagger that's being made.
Oh, it's cool.
So that's
I wish I
that's
could talk
being
more
made.
about that one because it's so
that's
cool.
all set. That's all been taken care of. So those are expenses, of course. The prop master's expenses and the
And those
costumes
things have been already funded. A lot of these things we've already paid for
already. Yeah.
So
just like we had to get those set of tans back there. Those were acquired, paid for already out of pocket. So we've already put in. We're already committed to this.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. So we would like to have you guys involved, and so your support will make this the best, hopefully the best fan film to date regarding classic Battlestar Galactica.
And hopefully it'll inspire Hollywood to get off their beep.
No, Mikey, don't.
No. Get off their frack and do something. So we'll find out from there. But it will, hopefully that does something. And if not, maybe it'll inspire other fans to write more fan fiction and to get involved and to. Right. I mean, even if you don't have the capabilities to do what we're trying to do, you can still be involved in this. You can still, go to the cons. You can still introduce other people to Battlestar Galactica. You can still watch the shows. You can still create fan fiction and fan drawings. And there's so many talented people out there that we've interviewed in the past. It's just amazing. So don't give up on it, man. It's something that you need to keep alive. And if you don't keep it alive, it will die eventually. So we don't want that to happen. So we got to get other people involved, get other people excited about it. And hopefully this will help do that as well as other things that the fandom already does.
Yeah.
Fuel the fleet and keep on going.
That's right, John. Absolutely. Chris, did you, I sent you over a couple of pictures that Dave shared.
All right. Give me a second.
Yeah. He's looking forward to, he says he wants to, he's going to be, he's going to get one of the patches and put it on his jacket. Lola comics. Yes. And books. Correct.
Yes.
And that's one of the ways that this stuff keeps going on. And we'll see where this goes and what doors it opens. Hopefully it will help move things in the positive direction that we want it to. We want to make sure that everyone out there knows that our love for Battlestar Galactica, and I've brought this up before. I've discussed this with many, including individuals in the industry, and you guys will know where I'm going with this. Veronica Mars, the fandom behind Veronica Mars, they did a crowdfunding and they raised the money to actually film the movie. There was a movie that wrapped up all the whole series, and they got all the original actors, they got everybody involved, and it was all crowdfunded. And then that led to a short spin-off. They did a series, a small series after that. But the most important thing was that the movie gave their series closure, and that's just one example, and there's several of crowd-funded and crowd-backed projects that helped their particular fandom, get to where they wanted to get to. So whether that's a movie, a full, in the cases that I'm quoting, they're all feature length movies that were crowdfunded, and it started. Oh, one of them that I know for a fact, I put them all together, and I'll read them off when I'll dig it up. Is the best example is Veronica Mars. Veronica Mars was something that nobody thought. They raised over $1 million, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. And you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but aluminum cowboy hats, yes, Paul. We'll see.
We're trying.
Yeah, we're trying, but
Yeah.
the idea being that if the fans really want something, it can be done. There is precedent for this, so there's precedent for the fans bringing stuff back, and it would be kind of nice. At a minimum, we're going to showcase. We're going to show that BSG is alive and well, and just like we mentioned, Mike Gaudreau had done
Right.
his vision, which was based around the Reimagined, which was awesome. He went out and did it all basically with the help of fans like him, and if that's what it takes, then hey, we want to support the franchise.
There's Dave.
John, you gotta read. There it
There's
is.
Dave.
Yeah, Dave, check it out. That's your jacket, man. Yep,
Yeah.
very cool.
Wow.
Yeah, there we go. Absolutely. You gotta, for those of you that haven't checked up on Dave Francoeur, you gotta look at his work. I mean, it's really cool because he's able to insert himself into various shows that we love.
Yeah.
So whether it be Space 1999, Battlestar Galactica, Star Trek, whatever it may be, he finds scenes, and then he'll put himself into them, and it looks like he's actually in the movie. It's fantastic work.
Wow.
As I guess one of his hobbies. So you know, yeah, ask Disney to make a Battlestar show. They make about everything else in the sci-fi superhero series. Carl, anything's possible, man. But they gotta know that it's lucrative. Look, we had Eric Larson, which you've dealt with the Team BSG Viper, and you've met him and you know him well. And he was telling us that there's a ride, right? There's an actual roller coaster, a Battlestar Galactica roller coaster in Singapore that's active now as we speak. It's actually there, and we saw there's pictures up that he's shared on social media, and it's like, if that can exist, why not? Why couldn't we have something else? I don't know. Yeah, Singapore. So I don't know. I think it's again, it's up to us, and so we're gonna do something, and let's do it together. I'm looking forward to this. It is awesome, Dave. It really is. So John, what that there's a Planet of the Apes coming up. Marvel
Yes.
is, but
Oh,
it was
that
supposed
reminds
to
me.
be.
I'm supposed to call them.
It was
I'm going to
supposed
try
to
to
be.
get. I gotta get that on my
Yeah,
comic book
who you
list.
calling? Who you calling? Oh, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's not in January. They pushed it off. They pushed it back.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, they pushed
Yeah.
it back by a few months. I was looking forward to that. They were, as a matter of fact, I have the some of the Planet of the Apes. This is from Adventure Comics. I don't know if any of you guys have any of these.
I don't
These are
have that
great.
one.
Yeah, this is from Adventure Comics,
cover.
and I'll open this up so you can see. This is black and white. These are black and white.
Oh, so they're
Similar
coloring books.
Look, watch.
So you can color
For
them.
you,
Oh,
Mike,
cool.
that's what you did with them, right? Yeah, this is cool. These are really, really cool. Look at this. So Yeah, this is not the Marvel ones. This is an afterwards, but Marvel is bringing it back, and I'm looking forward to that. I hope you guys are too. There's some good things happen. So talk about bringing franchises back to life. There's a reimagined Planet of the Apes,
Oh, but
and
how
now
many
they're
Planet of the
bringing
Apes movies there have been? Oh my gosh.
yeah,
There's another one in
and
production.
Yeah, another one in
yeah,
production.
yeah. So I have the old Marvel magazine ones. Yeah, Dave, exactly. So yes, there are two ride splits, Cylons and Colonial sides. Chris Laskowski just put that up. He said that at the Singapore thing, there's a two rides, one for Cylons, one for Colonials. So Chris, you could have a good time doing the doing
Sounds
the
like a
ride.
Singapore trip is in the near future. Oh, I don't even know
Oh
how
boy.
much it would nice cost to get there, that's for sure.
Oh, it's probably expensive, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. I don't
Now,
know
is the
what else do
Cylon
we
run
have
going to have
going.
like 3 Cylons in a booth or the 4?
You got-
Is it 1980 or
the
the
coaster, you have
original
to
one?
have 3 people. One in the front, two in the front, one in the back.
That's
I do it.
funny.
Engage.
Um, so the our next show, of course, goes back to Thursday. Everyone, John, you were able to get two great
Oh yeah.
guests.
So
Yeah,
yeah, what was the
we have Gasca.
right?
We have Mr.
Yes.
Gasca coming on, and he'll be followed by a stunt woman who was involved in the original Star Trek,
Yeah, what was her name again?
and she
I'll bring it up.
played.
Gimbal.
She
This
was
is Gimbal.
the Salt Vampire and a Telosian, and that's Mrs. Sandy Gimple, and she was actually in Battlestar Galactica as well. And thanks for hooking that up, John. Appreciate that. So she'll be coming on our show. Let me give you the dates. Mr. Gasca is coming on the 9th, and February 16th will be Mrs. Sandy Gimple. And so that's going to be a lot of fun. And Gasca, I have some of Mr. Gasca's work. He's done Planet of the Apes amongst a lot of other
Yeah, here's
things.
just
Buck
something to be
Rogers.
excited about. Here's
Yeah, Buck Rogers. Yeah, he's done a lot of good
This is
stuff, and
Sandy.
so this is, yeah. Look at this. This is incredible, man.
She was the salt
This-
monster.
Oh, yeah.
She's also going to be on Long Island Star Trek Con. in May.
Oh wow.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yep.
Oh
She's
boy.
going to be there.
Oh,
Escape
I have
from
her
New
autograph.
York.
I have her autograph card from Star Trek. That is cool. She was in the Weird Al Yankovic story.
I had to look that one up because I just watched that the other day.
Towering Inferno.
Oh my God, that was like, she's like 82. Holy mackerel.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
This is amazing. She's got a heck of a career here. Fear the Walking
Yes, Lola.
Dead.
Next weekend or this coming Thursday will be Mr. Gasca, and the following Thursday will be Sandy Gimple. Look at this. It goes
Meet the
on and on and on.
Spartans. Yeah.
She's done a lot of work. She's got a lot of awards. She's been named in some of the biggest industry award programs and just recognized for all of, like, I mean, look at all this. This is incredible. A long history of, so it's
Yeah.
cool that she's coming. So John, one, thank you very much to Seinfeld,
Yeah.
stunt coordinator. Interesting.
Oh.
Wow.
Grand
And we're
Tour.
not even, I mean, like, look at this, all the work that she has actually done. Incredible.
The Adventures
So-
of Fort Fairlane. Well, there was a hell of a movie.
That is so cool. And so, yeah, so she's going to be on the show. And that's, Above the Law. What?
Elvira.
So that's crazy. Lost Boys. Another good one, guys. Lady threw herself off buildings for a living and is still active at 82. I almost died shopping at Costco. Yeah, Mike. I can relate to that. Yep. Yeah. Yes, I can relate to Escape from New York. She is an inspiration of Brave New Worlds.
And did you mention what she did in Battlestar?
Bionic Woman. What? Lost in Space.
68 episodes of Lost in Space.
Stunt double. And go back up and see. Go back up because it's got to be there. 78. Wait a minute. Why isn't
This is TV. I think she was in the movie.
Battles? Oh, that's right. She's in the movie Battlestar
in the movie.
Galactica. She's
This
in the
is
movie.
TV.
Oh yeah. So let's
that's
bust
just-
up. Let's bust out the whole movie
That's-
thing, because in the movies,
Sorry, guys.
in Battlestar Galactica, she is one of the aliens. Guess. Take a guess. So you guys, should be a great interview. I hope so, man. She can change her appearance at will and works for Salt. That's right, John. Click on actress credit for Galactica.
Yeah.
Oh, of course,
There it is.
Professor Padden knows. He would know. There it is. Yes. Go ahead. Actually, Professor, I think I'm not. I don't think. I don't know about. I don't think she's the Ovion Queen.
No. She's the Cetal.
Oh, her and Jack were on episodes of the original Bionic Woman.
Oh, wow.
Wow, Rob, that's cool. Lloyd Bridges on Seinfeld. It's Go Time Jerry. That's right, Paul.
Cetal.
Cetal, Professor Padden. It's Cetal. Close, very close. Yeah.
Star Trek.
I
Telosian.
didn't know. I'm not saying that I knew. I mean, we found this out afterwards, so I'm not, but that's yep, Star Trek. The Cage.
Yep.
The Cage.
And,
Right?
then the creature.
The man
Salt
trap.
creature. Yep.
Yeah, there's some great pictures of her as the salt creature, like as she's getting set to put on the helmet or the headpiece, and you see her. So it's too bad they don't have that up, but
I
yeah,
don't have that one.
it's there. It's so cool, very very cool. So yep, so she's coming. We got her. We got her on the show. So honored. Amongst all the others. So John, again, thanks for taking care of that. So John One is behind a lot of the authors and guests, just guests in general that we get. John takes care of that for us. So
Did
thank you
Eric
very much.
just say that? It's hard to tell the Ovions apart. Really? Really? Really?
same
Did
as
you just say
Cylon.
all the Ovions look alike?
Yeah, the Cylons all the same thing.
They all
Cylons
look
can tell
alike.
Cylons. Yeah. All right,
Gas
so
on-
guys,
is he scheduled for the 9th Gasca, or is he coming on this Thursday?
This Thursday, I
I'm not
believe.
sure. I think it's
it's
9th, right?
the 9th. We got him for the 9th. You want to
Yes,
verify that?
I think the 9th.
Okay, so we are going back to Thursdays, everyone. So join us back Thursdays live at 8 o'clock Eastern time. And tonight was an exception. We set aside our normal schedule to help our very own George Zuvalos with Once a Week for Life, and then George Zuvalos had us then in the movie itself. So it was fun, a lot of fun, and appreciate it. Thank you, George, for doing that. And we'll keep you posted on everything, including, Once a Week for Life, the Stranded Warrior as well. And we're gonna, we're gonna have some fun along the way with your help. Again, I told you, we have an anonymous donor that wanted to fund the Stranded Warrior, and we said no. We want the fans to be involved. We want everybody to make it, make it feel like it's theirs, because it is. And so we went that route. Otherwise, we wouldn't have done that. But I think it's better that we did.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at. Yes,
Who
who
needs
needs
football
football
when
when
there's
there's
IFB?
IFB?
Exactly.
Thank you, Paul. Looking forward to meeting up with you guys. I know Paul went ahead. We met up with I myself and Chris met up with Paul, Commander Kane, for the first time at Knoxville
Yep.
Fanboy Expo. And we had really, really good time. It was a lot of fun, and we look forward to meeting up with all of you at all the conventions. Dragon Con's coming up, and I know a lot of you are going. Paul, I guess we talked it up to the point that Paul, you went on, you got tickets and everything else. I just booked my flight. I already had my tickets and my hotel. So John, I'm set to go. And I know Tipsy Toaster goes every year. He's been going for
Yep.
years now, and we're ready. We're ready. So Paul says, yes, we're ready. So we're looking forward to seeing you all there. I know that Professor Eric Padden's coming, Fran's coming. Lola has said that she's going to be there. I believe that Charlene is coming as well. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Yes, I just announced it. I knew it. And Lola, I hope you're feeling better. I know that you were a little bit under the weather. I'm glad that you're watching. I'm hoping you're good. And everybody else that's coming, of course, we're gonna have a get together, right? So we're definitely going out, right, Chris? We're gonna have an IFB dinner.
Oh yeah,
We're
we'll
gonna,
have a
we're
dinner
gonna
somewhere
round.
for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna for sure. We're gonna have dinner with all IFB fans.
Yep.
That's gonna
And
be
of course on Sunday there's always the big Battlestar Galactica photo shoot. So everybody in
Yeah.
Battlestar Galactica cosplay gets together and we take one big photo of everybody there. So this year
that'll be
we'll have
going
a
on.
good representation of Colonial of original
Yes,
series.
Colonial
Maybe
Warriors. That's
a
right.
lot of them are from the 2004 and they like to wear just the t-shirts and the green pants because that's easy.
Yeah, we're gonna have a nice representation. So
Yep.
it's
Last year we
gonna
had the
be,
most Cylons we've ever had at Dragon Con. So
yeah, oh boy, that is gonna be so cool. I am so looking forward to it. We will definitely be representing the Stranded Warrior at Dragon Con. So we'll be dressed as
I'll
Martin's
have the right
wingmate.
patch.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be so freaking cool, guys. Fracking cool. We're gonna have a good time. Looking forward to meeting up with all you guys. John, I don't know what any
parting
last
words?
thoughts?
No, I'm just amazed. You guys seeing the vision and you're helping all the fans with this movie, and it's gonna be great. And I'm honored to participate with whatever you guys want me to do. I'll get coffee. I'll
Oh
turn
no,
the
you'll
light
be
on,
doing
change
more
the
than
light
that, I'm
bulbs.
sure.
Thanks, John. I
Yeah,
You'll be
we
definitely
appreciate
doing
that,
more than
man.
that.
I just
Keep
really
it classic,
enjoy it.
baby.
I'm happy for you guys. This is great.
Keep it
And all the
classic,
fans
baby.
see it, and everyone knows it, and pretty soon they're gonna
That's
see
right.
a movie, and then that's gonna be it. They know that they're gonna know these fans that us fans are serious about BSG because we're just sitting here
Good.
and watching all these remakes and this and that, and hey, 45 years later, we're still a fandom, so it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
kidding.
it just I'm glad, John, I'm glad you brought that up because I was thinking about this just yesterday. If it wasn't for, I've said, you guys all know this. I've said it before. There's more than enough podcasters and streamers that do Star Trek and Star Wars, and everything in between. If it wasn't for Battlestar Galactica, we wouldn't be here doing this.
Right.
We wouldn't have hooked up. This wouldn't be here. We would not be here doing this. So that's what Battlestar means to us. It's given us an opportunity to meet and make new friends. All of you guys that come and watch and support, and we have laughs, and you guys chat with us, and we have a good time. And it's all because of Battlestar Galactica. It's not just because we're sci-fi fans. So we appreciate that, and we're giving back. It's a way to give back. So
Yep.
it's cool. It really is cool, John. Thank you.
All right.
It's been a highlight of my week, so I'm happy to be off. Come on and help you guys and have some laughs. So it's
Oh, it's gonna
I'm
be
honored.
it's
Oh,
gonna be a
thank you.
blast. As long as we get yelled at by the PAs for being noisy again.
Yeah, they're no longer minions. They're PAs now, John. You're
Oh,
gonna
PAs?
graduate them to your production assistants. Just
Oh,
yeah. All your
Go get me
PAs,
some
put 'em back,
coffee or
put 'em back in the other room. Yeah,
go move those lights over there.
yeah. Go turn them off and turn them back on in the other
Yeah.
room. Go now.
Yeah.
Go quick.
It's like ants running everywhere in there.
Yeah. Oh boy, yeah. It's cool. It's cool. Chris, I don't know. Any
No, I think like I said, keep your eyes open tomorrow. Probably around noonish. We'll launch the campaign then. Then we have 60 days to get the first part of it. Hopefully we go over our first goal, but
yeah,
to get the
stretch
first goal,
goals.
we have to get the first goal within 60 days. So I think we'll be
Yes.
okay for
I
the first goal.
I'm
But hopefully we go a
I'm
little
sure.
farther than the first goal. So
Yeah, we want to get those stretch goals so that we can really, getting the extra green screens and the better cameras, The lighting, we need special lighting. And then we're talking about, teaming up with Team BSG Viper, Carl Kullenschmidt and George Mellis. We're hoping that we get the stretch goal so we can get down there and afford to do that. That's incredible to have a 1-to-1 scale.
Yep.
And fly out the Star, and then Chris will be driving there with the equipment so that we can actually do some green screen with a 1-to-1 Viper. That's nobody's done that. Nobody's had the opportunity to do that yet, so that would be really cool. And then there's a couple of other stretch goals that we have, so we're hoping that we get to them. So that'll be out tomorrow, guys. We thank you for tuning in. Chris, any last?
Nope, that's it. Thank you for being who you are, and keep the fandom alive. And as they always say, keep the faith, because that's what you guys always do, guys and gals, I should say, always do, and that's what keeps the fandom going. So here's to you all.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Love having you on board.
Thursday, or this
That's
Thursday,
right.
I should say. Unlike Sunday today, and we appreciate your patience for us not being there.
Yeah, so guys, remember, if you need to get in touch with us, info@interfleetbroadcasting.com. Stay safe. See you at our next show on Thursday. Keep the faith, like Chris said, and fans fuel the fleet. John, right? Here's to you and your hard work. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Hey,
Hands full of fleet.
Everybody,
Hands
take
full of fleet.
care. Stay safe.
Take care, guys.